Okay. I think we're all good. People, welcome into the stream. Thank you for joining me quite a bit earlier than the usual schedule. Angus, good afternoon. CS, welcome to the stream. Lince, Mike Griffin, and Charlie Lucy, good to see you. We should have everything in order. So we may lose the chat phone at any given point because I tried to get the hotspot going, I'm not kidding, for about 25 minutes. So if I lose the chat phone, it may be curtains. But what we are doing is we're actually just on the outskirts of the old town in Krakow in Poland, and we're going to do some daily incense to head into the old town to do raid hour, which should be jolly good fun. And I've seen there's actually a campfire community ambassador meetup in there, so we are all good. Both things suggested. Thank you, Charlie Lucy, by the way, for helping out with that. Managed to get the settings sorted, so that is good news. Brandon, good to see you in the chat. So we're going to pop down the daily event incense, and, well, interesting rule, if you didn't know anything about Poland, one thing that I think is actually quality is when you're using the pedestrian crossings to cross the road, it is illegal or you can be fined as a pedestrian to look at your phone. So considering I've got two, I don't want to risk double the fine. So we are going to pop down the daily incense and then make our way down to the old town. Sandra and Kari, lovely to have you in the stream. Jerry, good to see you as well. Let's pop down the daily incense. I'm going to whack on Roar of Time for a little bit. Let's whack it on for 24 minutes, and we'll get rocking and rolling. There we go, we made it across. I've now lost the chat. For God's sake. Can I get it there? There we go. Got it back. Oh my goodness me. So there's currently no event running, which is quite nice. The event doesn't kick off until tomorrow for the Paldian Toros, which I'm looking forward to. Vanessa, welcome to the stream. Good luck for the Shunders. Thank you very much. Too kind. How's everybody's Wednesday been? Felt a siren on my hand. No. The Polish police, very, very loud. Very loud police cars. Got another crossing coming up. There we go. We made it alive. I want to see if we get a Polish G-bird. That'd be something extraordinary. I'm not sure if I have a master ball prepared or not. It'd be worth it almost for the geotag. How was the flight this morning? Hella early. That's for damn sure. Put it this way, after recording the podcast last night, I think we got to bed at about nearly midnight, so I had 2 hours sleep. But we're doing good, we're surviving, just about. It will be a very early night tonight, that's for sure. CS, yeah, time zones. Time zones can be interesting. Another machop. Okie dokie. Literally just starting the day for CS. Nice. My brain's a little bit fried. Let's just put it that way. Mike, thank heavens for the coffee. Absolutely. I'd say Luton Airport has gone up in my estimations immediately because they've got Black Sheep coffee there. A Puccina Sophie, lovely to have you in the chat with us. It was great to see you over in Milan. Hope you had a okay travel home. So we're literally just following this road down that way. They've got to do 2 cross things. There we go. It's quite a good rule to be forced not to look at your phone when you're crossing the road. I think honestly that's something that should be implemented everywhere, really. We got Jodie in chat, good to see you. How's it going today? And VGE as well. Hello mate, how's it going? You're reminiscing about the old times of the remote raids. There's fond memories. There's trams going by and everything, so if it's noisy, I apologise. Unfortunately, it's a very, very windy day here, so there's not much I can do on the weather front. But hey, it is how it is. But I hope everyone's having a good sort of mid-week, isn't it? Mid-working week. And it's very strange because I was last here just under a year ago. It was about the same time of year, 2023, we were last in Poland. And we did, as it turns out, I completely forgot I streamed Raid Hour, but we did Tangler Spotlight Hour in the old town. We also did Tapu Bulu. So even though it's 2 years apart, both of the Raid Hours here in Poland have been some of the Tapus with some shiny action. So let's see what we can get tonight. Obviously Tape Lele, I don't think it's a particularly usable Pokemon, even with Nature's Madness on it, which is what it's going to get during the raids, when you raid it, of course. And we have a fair amount of interest from peeps in the comments, which is great. Ooh, Bonsley, wow, save the remote raid passes for today. Fantastic. Hey, hopefully you can get a shiny with a nice, interesting geotag, Jodie. Chansey, not a shinny. If it's good in PvP, GBL, that doesn't count. B-Bar, lovely to see you in the chat. How are you doing? Oh my goodness, it was actually a hell of a lot quicker walking around than I expected. Smolive, not a shinny. Tim van der Veen, welcome to the stream, dude. Good to have you here. Now I've got to fathom my way across the road. Across the road. I'm hoping that tomorrow I can be able to get some fantastic B-roll. So I want to be able to do a nice cinematic sort of thing. It's going to be an interesting one with all the different cast forms and the Burmese in the wild for this. I honestly forget the name of the event, but we've got the different Paldean Tauros, 3 different forms of it. I'm hoping the folks who are over in Spain can ping over the regional variant they have, because that would be rather good. No space in the gym. And a bunch of eggs going off. Excellent. Good old Inkay. Let's wander around. Get a 2K Zangoose. Not particularly interesting, but that's because it's a local, regional, I guess, you know. Geodude, gone. For goodness sake. We'll be heading into that central area there, actually. Ooh, there's a Shadow Ralts. It's very tempting to go and try and do that, actually. Predict a hundo in these eggs. I didn't actually check. I don't think there is one. I wish. My egg luck recently has been apocalyptically awful. Coming in from the Netherlands. Good to have you with us. There's still some new stops, actually, which is really nice, and there seems to be an early Tapu. A Tape Lele active. Team Valor, welcome into the stream. Good to have you with us. It's a bit of a funky timing. It's the only thing of changing time zones and then being available earlier than expected. But if we have a little look at the old Tapus, we have ourselves a handful of shinies. In fact, we have a 93 shiny from February 2023 from Jim on the Patron Squad. We also have ourselves a 98% regular. Ooh, G-Zapdos. Come on. Not shiny. Oh my god, we have a G-Bird from Poland. Come on. Come on. Charlie Lucy is having to work extra hard. Thank you very much for modding the chat. I'm going to quickly have a little look at my favourite article. 2974. Unfortunately, is not going to be a hundo G-Bird. But oh my god, we actually have one. Let's try our hand at hitting the excellent on it. We actually hit the throw bonus this time. It's instantly out and gone. Not even one roll. Oh my god, but we saw one. We actually saw one. That's fantastic. I'm really hoping that the Zapdos sparkles next. I really like the Roadrunner one, but that's the problem. They're windy boosted. So windy boosted is just going to be crazy high CP. Rip Zapdos, absolutely. Thank you, Charlie Lucy, as well for dealing with it. I don't know why people don't register that. You know, when you say something about worldwide trades not being a thing, they don't listen. Worldwide trading has never been a thing, and according to the good old Pokemon Go team, it never will be, which is a bit of a shame. I wish that Lucky Friends could be global trades. Even the Miltank is breaking out. Now, if you're new here, I mean, got a good old sort of 60 or so people in here. Are you doing Mudbray? Mudbray's not in raids. Mudbray was only available through City Safari this past weekend through field research and wild spawns and eggs. It's not a raid Pokemon. We're doing Tapu Lele Raid Hour, which kicks off in about 10 minutes, but we're doing some daily adventure incense. See if we can pull ourselves in. Well, we did see one G-Bird. If we can see another, that'll be sick. Not a Geodude. That's not quite cutting the mustard. Been asking in Discord as well. Okay, we'll have a look at that, Brandon. Thanks for letting us know. I remember that. I think it was actually part of a, was it a Lunar New Year event or something where you could do distance trades 40 kilometres apart? the chop. Great stuff. I'm just going to be wandering about and hoping for the best now. Honestly, Tapu Lele, I'm going to leave it, but I do want to go and do that shadow rolls. Do you want to see that G-Bird, that G-Zapdos? Gives me hope for tomorrow. We're going to run daily incense and see what we can get. Lucky friends, Pacers fan forever. Good to see you in the chat again. Lucky friends with someone from Paris, yeah, or France, sorry, not just Paris. But yeah, I do wish there was some long distance lucky trades. If you've been lucky friends for like over a year, let us do long distance. I mean, I've got lucky friends who are in Australia who I'm likely to never really see unless, you know, business goes very well. Okay, let's quickly do the shadow rolls, because why the hell not? I think we may get an adventure effect for Hooper. We might be able to globally trade. Let's see if they add something like that in, because Hooper's still very much, you know, fairly rare and new. But it's nice to be back here after, God, 2 years. I'm going to do this route, and I need to double check on Campfire. There was a community, actually, have I got my Caterpie out? Maybe I do, I don't know. Wish you remote raid shadow Pokemon. I hope they bring that back for, there's going to be the Shadow Raid day, I think. Probably going to be for Lugia. Unfortunately, not Mewtwo. Next month. Because they've already had Ho-Oh, and they opened it up to remotes then as part of a Shadow Rocket wave. So I'm hoping we get another Shadow Rocket takeover, and then they open up the old remote game for the Shadows. Would be great. Shadow would rather save the remote passes for, I think, Stack Attacker. Honestly, new shinies, Stack Attacker and Blacephalon, obviously depending on where you are, East and West and split. We will be back in the UK when they drop into the raids, I believe. In fact, I literally get back the day that they jump into raids, I think. I have to double check when they cycle in. Come on, be blue. Be a blue one. Unfortunately not, and I don't know if 317 is any good, but I will say a couple of days ago I did a random Shadow Rots raid and picked up a 96 Shadow, which is finally my first decent one, so I'm very pleased with that. We've got Garon, welcome to the stream, good morning to you, and Newbie Kid 123. Hey, good to see you back in the chat, it's been a little while. Hope everything's all good with you. Oh dear, that's 0 star. That's horrendous. Really bad. I do have a bit of time on the old daily incense, but we're also going to cover the Go Pass, sorry, that wasn't the Tour Pass, the Go Pass in tomorrow's video, so I'm hoping I can get that up on the channel as quickly as possible. Right, that's a block gym, unfortunately. This is a block gym. Wow, lots of block gyms, which is unfortunate, so I guess we can just do some daily incense for a bit, and then we'll begin with a early one? I don't know. Let me quickly check Campfire. Check in. Go to the game. What do we get? Hopefully something nice. Bieber, any ideas? Oh, ideas of what you wanted to lucky trade. Good question. I am honestly not so sure. Have a little think about it. It's either going to be something meta-relevant or something kind of rare and funky. But right now, I'm going to just do a loop. Let's just loop the, it's like the town square here. Do tune in tomorrow, because we'll have the cinematic B-roll you'll be able to see. And it should be a much nicer day than we had, God, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, it was sort of drizzly and overcast. It's actually a very beautiful sunny day here today. Doing well. Not doing too badly, thank you, Garon. We are just very sleep deprived, that's all. We were up at 2 a.m. this morning to grab a 6 a.m. flight. Wooloo from the daily incense. Do you know what? Not everyone got the pass. No, the Go Pass is in testing for April at the moment. So, not everybody has it. Certain regions have it. And also, within that, people have different sets of rewards. Let's check these. Why not? That's a Marwal. It could have been shiny. A Phalanx could have been shiny. And I don't know what this is. Oh dear, a Mankey. Oh no, that spawned a Mankey off daily incense. No matter. Okay. Do you know what, let's jump into this raid and get this one ticked off, shall we? Big Ben, good to see you in the chat. Had such great shiny luck on day 2. The shiny light, honestly, it was really, really solid, yeah. I mean, day 1 was good as well, but day 2, I found myself checking a lot more things, genuinely. Right, I pinged out wave 1. I've spoken to the Mudbray wanting person. It's the hot Pokemon of the moment, isn't it, really? But, I mean, I've kept every single Mudbray I caught from the land, so I'm gonna try and hang on to them, but I don't mind dishing out a few of the shiny spare ones in Lucky Trade. So, B-Bar, if you want yourself a shiny Mudbray, if you don't necessarily want to wait for a city safari near you, that's all good, I could do that. Porneo Comday. Porneo Comday could be cool. That would be very fun. Right, let's get another batch. Come on, Patreon peeps, where are you at? We had a bunch of new people join the Patreon, which is honestly amazing. There was like 5 or 6 new people in the last week, so big welcome anybody who's new to the Patreon who happens to be here. Obviously pinged DMs and everything to you guys. It's okay for me to piggyback in a couple of raids. Sophie, by all means, absolutely. We've got 14 people in here already, so I guess there must be some local folks who have jumped in. Doing okay getting tonsils removed. Oh my goodness me, that's a bit of a serious one. Hopefully everything goes A-okay on that one. Remember, if Roald Dahl can get it done, so can you. Don't worry. Inspired me to create Go content, uploaded the first video yesterday. Oh, fantastic. Well done for taking the plunge and giving it a crack. 19 on the lobby, oh my god. We nearly got a full squad. I'm very impressed. I hope I haven't annoyed the community ambassador by just jumping in. But then, I don't know who they are, so... I should have contacted them, really, but now I'm in the group, so I can message them for the Ordino Raid Day, if they're going to do the event here. What was your first video that you uploaded then? I'll have to go and check out and have a little look-see. King Gambit in Go. No, King Gambit's not in Pokemon Go, but I would really like it if they dropped it as a Pokédex edition for the Com Day. So the Com Day's the first introduction of it. Streamer, please trade me Mudbray. I guess it's okay to ask like once or twice, but when you get incessant over multiple streams, you know, it gets a bit OTT. Right, we have got Weather Boost here, so you'd be looking for 24.96 as your 100%er. We, rather unfortunately, got 24.44, I think it was, something like that, those lines. Which is pretty blech, really. Good luck, everybody, for your shiny. They're decent shinies. This is a shiny on raid number 1. Tapu Lele. Tapu Lele's always had good RNG for me. Honestly, shiny number 1 on the raid hour. Well, not even on the raid hour. Let's go. Sandra, unfortunately, now being 24.11. Ouch. And my phone brightness has now just dimmed. Oh my god, I cannot see the screen. It's exactly like Milan. That would be an 87%er. Honestly, to start things off, I'm very content with that. Now we just need to get back rocking and rolling and walking around. Let's get those steps in. Power up Pokemon 5 times, what we got there. 0 for 80. Brandon, really? 0 for 80 on Tapu Lele. Dude, I'll trade you one. Next time I see you, I'll trade you one. That's some rough odds, man. What we've got here, My Griffin 2443, basically the same CP as me. 2448 for Lincoln Prime. What else we got? 2436 for CS. Renoir straight in with the puns. In fact, there you go, there was 6 o'clock on the dot. With the fantastic cathedral. Lovely. Goldine. There is a Tapu Lele that we could get into here. There's people jumping in on it. But we're going to do our own private lobby, of course, to make sure that we can... Oh, trumpet. And we're in. Right, let's go private group. Make sure we get ourselves all the invites possible. 2444. Aaron, one of the newer Patreon members. Good to see you in the chat, dude. And yeah, you and I got exactly the same ones. Non-shiny, unfortunately, but hey, let's give it another crack, shall we? See the Mega Egg by you. Bugs by me. Oh, because Mega Blaziken sweeps into the raids now, doesn't it? It rotates and changes. Oh no, me Mudsdale got kicked out of the gym. Oh no. Johnny, welcome to the stream. Jody with the 2450, unfortunately. Newbie Kid, good luck on your own raid hour. Grab the camera and mic and hopefully it's a good one. Best of luck. I remember the days of vlogging raid hours, so I'm going to wish you the best success for your piece of content. There we go, fantastic. Small lobby, but that's absolutely fine. Renoir, how is it going with you? Thank you, Charlie. Was that somebody saying they could fly to my location? Hey, do what I did. Buy the bloody plane ticket. Don't be a cheapskate. Absolutely. We do not condone the old spoofing, joysticking thing. Only do 3 raids tonight. To be honest, sometimes the little numbers of raids are what provide the sparkles. Nice lobby of 9. 12 now. Fantastic. Let's see what we can get from this one. Jerry's Music Journey, welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. Hope you're having a good day. I do need to double check. Is this the only Tapu Lele raid that's hatched dotted around? Because if it is, then we will whack on a bit more Roar of Time and go for a bit of a wander until the next eggs hatch. Because there's not much you can do when it comes to the old egg hatching for raid hours. You either get good stuff or you get shafted. Actually flying a real... Exactly. I mean, Ryanair, cheap, you know. Although I will say it was a very windy approach. Jeez. Took so long to catch. To be fair, I got a shiny, so my catch couldn't have been any quicker. So, I mean, no worries. We should have plenty more raids. Actually, when does Tapu disappear? April the 9th? I think it's the Wednesday, so we may be able to do... No, we won't, because our flight's, I think, at 10:30 in the morning, or 11 o'clock. So we won't be able to do any stack attacker raids here in Poland. So when we get back, we'll be back just in time to do the raid hour. And I'm going to plan to head over to Stratford, I think, which is on the Meridian line. And there's like a nice circular route of gyms where 50% of them will get in the Western Hemisphere and 50% will be in the Eastern Hemisphere. So I'm hoping that double raid hour for Blacephalon and Stack Attacker, we can get both featured on our raids, which would be awesome. Okay, good luck everybody for your shiny. I think mine was pretty shockingly awful. It's not a back-to-backer, and 2433 is dead. Johnny, any shinies yet? Yes, we managed to get a shiny on our first raid here. Tapu Lele is one of the few Pokemon I've ever raided where I got the shiny on the first raid it was released as a shiny. We've got 2445 for Exotic Hunt 14. We've got Sandra with 2447, so a right old mixed bag. Sunday's to switch over, I think. Somebody can verify and double check that. Because, I mean, I got my facts wrong last time. It is literally no raids. Glorious. Fantastic. Okay, what we're going to do then is we're going to go at a roar of time, and we're going to go and do some loops quickly. Let's add 18 minutes on. Can you please pin that? Yes, of course I can. I'll pin it, Charlie Lucy, but honestly, you know all too well that it basically does nothing. Which is kind of depressing. You think at least read one highlighted message, but people don't. So yeah, I'm not adding people from chat. We don't do that here on the channel. What we do, of course, we invite the Patreon squad members who are supporters of the channel. They're on the friends list constantly, no matter the tier. Obviously, the raid priority does go to the top tier peeps, but if you're online and I'm raiding, I'll ping you the invites, and trust me when I say Stack Attacker and Blacephalon, we're going to be raiding those goddamn things. So yeah, and we had a bunch of people join the Patreon recently, which is amazing. But if you want to get involved with the raid hours we do here, what we do is add people who comment on videos on the weekend. So you need to keep your eye on the channel for the content that gets posted on either Saturday or Sunday. For this next upcoming one, this is very important. There's only going to be one video this weekend. We're going to cover the Mega Ordino raid day from here, exactly here. So if you want to join for the Blacephalon and Stack Attacker raid hour, you can drop a comment on the Mega Ordino raid day when it gets posted on Saturday evening. Include your in-game name and your friend code, and I'm going to add some people. After tonight's raid hour, I am going to clear the people I added for raid hour, because I've still got people I added a couple of weeks ago. So I'm going to give it an old refresh, and then we'll restart with the old invites. Basically means that people support the channel, support the content, watch it and everything, get a little something back. And Stack Attacker and Blacephalon are both fantastic shinies. Both really decent. Blacephalon becomes like a blue clown and Stack Attacker becomes a golden pyramid. Can't go wrong. Did a raid together during Unova Tour, LA. I was hyped, couldn't find you. Sorry to hear. Oh, Jang Mo. Hello. Didn't get enough of those in Milan. Fantastic. Sorry we didn't get a chance to bump into each other in LA. But it was a big old big old area, the Rose Bowl and the golf course. I hope you had a fantastic tour event, no matter what. Oh, Brandon nabbed the shiny. Yes, dude. So that's raid 81 for the Tapu Lele. Congratulations on finally nabbing the sparkles, my man. And 24.57. Not the grandest CP, but hey, shiny nonetheless. Absolutely awesome. Dunsparce. Oh, a tiny Dunsparce. Why could you have not been pink? Tauros, I might want to remote raid those ones I don't have. Yeah, because when that event starts tomorrow, I'm going to be still here. I'm in Krakow in Poland for the next week. It's the tiniest Dunsparce ever. Lovely. I'm here for about another 6.5 days, so we'll be covering the Tauros event tomorrow. I forget exactly which one that we have. Oh my goodness me. Mine has been a huge push in making my channel. Shiny Eddie, hey, lovely to see you in the chat. And of course on the raid editions. Do you have a remote pass for tonight? Got some good shinies to check on here. I know it's supposed to be Tapu Lele Raid hour, but if there aren't any raids, this is the hot pocket. This is where everything's supposed to be. Unfortunately, we didn't see anything. I'm hoping for some more G-Bird action. No, Pineco, not the shinny. Fantastic. What we got here? April the 9th. Okay, thank you, Sandra, for double-checking that. So April the 9th, I think it does come in on that Wednesday morning then. Andy, welcome to the stream. Any good ones yet? We managed to nab a shiny, but we've only done 2 raids because quite a lot of them are either blocked or delayed. We do have a fresh hatch here, though, actually. One circuit of the town square. There we go. B-bar with a 24.85. That's actually not too shabby at all, because 24.90 6, I believe, is the 100%er. Good stuff. Greetings from London. The Italian is in chat. How's it going, my friend? Millions of pigeons. Speaking of pigeons, we got them in our raid code. Let's invite some peeps now. There you go, the peeps are online. If you're on my friends list and you feel like spamming on in, by all means, go for it. Yes, favourite Pokemon is definitely Trico. But the whole Trico family, to be honest. Really like big fan of a Gecko. It's a good shiny, good Pokemon, gets a Mega. All a good shiny family. Can't go wrong. Heading home from the airport. Safe final travels, Francesco and Dwayne and Sue. Get back home safe. Can't raid anymore. Okay, CS, if you can't do any more raids, thank you very much for jumping on the invites, of course. If you could remove me from the friends list, that would be greatly appreciated, because otherwise I might just end up spamming you. I wonder if Marissa's back from Chile, yes. 2 people are maxed. I'm going to open it up to public now. There we go. Shiny Bradbury sounds good. I will hang on to one for you, B-Bar. I got you, man. Thank you, CS. Really appreciate that. Obviously, as we've said for we've been doing this sort of raid invite thing for, just over a year or more, I think. There's no restriction, so it's not like you join for one raid hour, you can't join for the next. So it's just basically, it's me re-adding you if you want to join for. You can join for as many raid hours in a row as you feel like. By all means. Just a case of me re-adding and making sure the friends list stays fresh, because not everybody wants to do every single raid hour, or not everyone's available at the same time, you know. Bad weather here today, can't honestly head out. Andy, sorry to hear, but tornado warnings, heavy hail and everything. I think I agree with you, that's very lovely sleep or nap weather. Best to stay inside and stay safe, to be honest. Come on, let's make light work of the Tapu Lele. K-Dunks, good to see you in the chat, man. How's it going? We're doing A-OK here. It's a bit of a windy day here in Krakow, but it's, or Krakow, something like that, that's the pronunciation. Got a shiny Tapu Lele, which is nice, our first shiny in Poland today. Not that we've really been able to check stuff, but I have seen the apartment that we're staying in, we have 3 stops and a gym accessible, and if we drift around a bit, a max power spot. Honestly, quality place. And we have something that's almost a whole 100 CP off of the hundo. This is 23.97. Could be the worst one you could get, potentially. Thanks to the Polish gifts. The Polish gift's going to be coming to every single person on the Patreon. That's for damn sure. Andy put on a podcast. Of course, I've got to recommend the Incensed podcast. Charlie Lucy has beaten me to that with the post there. Thank you for posting that link. If you haven't done so already, it's not shiny. Hope everybody else gets their shinies. 23.90 is the floor, so we're close. If you're actually looking for a podcast and you want a bit of Pokemon Go plus a bit of banter and a sort of general chat about bits, random stuff, do drop a download to Incensed Podcast. We've been going for over 4 years. There's 216 episodes, and if you like a little blast from the past, we have the most recent episode actually had reversal back on it for the first time in 3.5 years. 24.51 for Mike, not too shabby at all. So yeah, go and drop a download. It's available on all podcast platforms. We've never missed a week, and in fact, I've currently edited 36 minutes of the live show we recorded in Milan for the City Safari, and we've already recorded the show that's going to go out in 2 weeks' time. Oh, so close. 69%. Oh, look, and it's hatched as well. Look, this is actually working out timing-wise beautifully. He's hatched 2 eggs for the past thing anyway. Good luck. Oh, meetup check-in rewards. Great, we get 500 XP. Is that it? Wow. Shockingly awful. Renoir, sorry for leaving so early, but got to go. Dude, thank you very much for jumping in the stream. No matter how short or long the duration is. Appreciate you swinging by and having a chat, as always. Have a great rest of your day. Latest podcast is entertaining. Thank you, DJ Phantom. Really appreciate it. It's very kind. I will say, if you guys are interested, obviously I have my own Patreon for the channel here, which goes a very long way to supporting the channel, the content, and doing the live events and the intense grinds that we do. But the podcast also has its own Patreon, and if you are a part of the silver or gold tier, you can watch the live raw recordings back. If you're a member of the gold tier, which it's quite a bit of money, but you get to jump on every single live show in real time when we record them, so you can interact with the chat and everything like that. But silver tier pet members for the podcast can actually watch the live recording back and see Reversal going absolutely nuts with all kinds of sound effects and things like that. It was actually hysterical, really good fun. Felix, good to have you here in the chat for the first time. Hope you're having a smashing day. I appreciate you swinging on by. Another 2485, not shiny for B-Bar. Jeanette P, welcome into the stream. How's it going? Chadhog, the weather's absolutely lovely. Hey, go and do it if it's nice and nice weather out there. Go and get some steps. Yes, absolutely. Use the Discord to add friends. Charlie Lucy's absolutely on it tonight. Really appreciate your help. You're being absolutely amazing. Felix, we've got a fantastic Discord community. I think there's like 2k members in there, and there's people from all corners of the globe, no matter what region or wherever you want to raid or add people from to get the different patterns. There's somebody in the Discord for you. So I definitely recommend if you can do that. If you don't have Discord, try and set it up. Hopefully you can do. I think this is the rare, there are two rare Vivillon patterns. The one that people struggle with a lot is Ocean, which I think is available in a certain area of Australia and Hawaii. But the other one that people have a lot of difficulty with is Icy Snow, which is only really available in sort of northern Canada and parts of Finland. And I'll give a shout out to Ash the Champion, who's a Finnish player who joined the Discord. Angus, no remote passes, no worries, dude. You know me, Angus, I'll always ping an invite at chance. It's all good. 1,500 members. That's good numbers, yes. Snowy and Carl can't bother to leave my room today before work. Johnny, cannot blame you for that, just like Charlie Lucy says. If you want to take it easy, it's entirely fair enough. But no, the live recordings are really good fun for the podcast. And actually, we've started doing some extra video bits and pieces, like completely off the side video content for the silver and gold patrons and the podcast. There's little video snippets. So getting a little bit of extra stuff, which is nice. And we really like doing those sort of random free-for-all chats. I think we've got 2414, which is pretty shockingly awful. But anybody who's in that raid, good luck for your shinny. It needs to have like the black hat and black barrel. That's what it needs to have. Better late than never. Telepathy, did I miss something? If I did, it's my bad. And there's the cache. Beautiful, right? We should be able to now get some laps in, because we may now be out of time. What's that raid hatching into? I think it was a 3-star, unfortunately. Yeah, Electabuzz. Electabuzz can rot in hell, frankly. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wander around and get some, well, hopefully a G-Bird. Let's see. "20 degrees for me on Friday." Nice. I do find it hysterical that actually the UK starts to get some good weather the moment I leave the country. It's a jinx. It's not shiny. I'm not going to bother catching it right now. Got ourselves a Team Rocketer. Oh, we've got an hatch and egg thing for a meetup. So there's actually a community ambassador kind of thing. We should have an egg going off fairly soon. Tell you what, I'm actually really looking forward to filming the B-roll. Like, I saw a lot of people commenting and appreciating, particularly the Day 2 Milan vlog, where it was very B-roll cinematic of the city sort of focused, and people really loved that, which it was really kind for people to drop that sort of comment on the video, because when you put some time and effort to try and make something cinematic and actually showcase the beauty of a city, seeing it pay off is really wonderful. And I hope I can do that now, because honestly, the Osmo camera I rock and roll with now is just fantastic. It's absolutely amazing as a piece of kit. More lull. What we got here? 24.57 for Shiny Eddie. Unfortunately, not a shiny to live up to the YouTube name. That's a shame. Come on. We're the only content creator in Milan. No, there were a handful of people. So there was good coverage from different parts of Europe. There was Kebron, there was Jeroen, Hanimew, and I can't remember if it's Gabrielle or something like that. Different countries from different parts of Europe had their content creators there to represent. My compadres from the podcast, Ian and Mark, were present and correct in Milan as well. Oh, and a Charcadet from a 10k. 410, it's not bad. 93, 93%. Could be worse. But I think there was literally about maybe maximum 7 or 8. What's this going to give us? Oh my god, that is not worth it at all. Really? A Minen. Bring Mega Jinx. I don't think that's on the listing for Legend ZA, unfortunately. Is it good? No. Goodbye. And a side up for Dwayne that's not blue. That's a shame. Isaac, welcome into the stream. Another first-time viewer. Good to have you with us. We're currently sort of in limbo land right now, waiting for the gyms to reset in about 8 minutes. We had a bit of a blocked raid hour. Need more Charcadet candy. Jinx has a mega soundbite already, does it? I did not know that. But these are things that have got, obviously, it's leaks and everything like that. I don't know what's really going on, but I'm very excited for the game to drop in November. Let's see. Isaac, I am from the UK, but just for now, I'm currently away doing family bits and pieces. I'm in Poland. Arrived early this morning. I'm here for about another 6 days. But usually, yes, we are UK based. We'll be back there for next raid hour, which covers Blacephalon and Stakataka, and we get the Meridian line, which would be fantastic. Looking forward to that one. Michael OC, I was gonna say, whereabouts are you? You're in Katowice. Is there any way you can make it over to Krakow for the Mega Ordino raid day? Because I'm going to do it here in the old town. It's about as close as you can get. What show does the UK get? Technically, the UK gets both Blacephalon and Stakataka because the Greenwich Meridian line runs through sort of East London and up a bit. Should have Tauros Blaze tomorrow. Yes, Sandra, thank you very much for... I forgot which one was here in the eastern section of the hemisphere. Although I think Aqua looks a bit better because it's blue. The blue and black look really good. But there are sections in Europe that also have that east-west split. Make a new friend. That's going to be interesting. I mean, given what the reward was for the previous one, I'm not entirely convinced about doing that task. Ooh, a Lapras. Come on, be shiny. Sadly not. That's a good daily incense spawn. That's kind of 2 days of getting really good daily incense spawns, just outside of events. Last night for Spotlight Hour, we had so many evolved Pokemon. Tyranitar, Octillery, Chandelure, Piloswine, and the G-Zapdos, I think it was. So smashing a G-Zapdos. Did you see Michael A.C.'s previous message? I did not. Yeah, defo, bro. Where will you be playing? Dude, we're going to be playing here in the old town, in the city centre of Krakow. So I'll be here, around the cluster of gyms I'm here now. So if you can do, that'd be epic if you swung on by, because you've been a part of the community here for years, and obviously you were previously in Portugal. Okay, this Lapras is refusing to catch. I'm done. I'm done entertaining the Lapras. And now we get an Eevee that's not shiny and doesn't have an Explorer hat on it. So sad. Unsure Scotland will work for that. It's that thing of you have to trace the meridian line up through, because it definitely runs through parts of obviously France and everything like that. So you just need to see where it intersects. I don't know if it intersects in Scotland in some place. We're quite lucky in London in a sense. You can obviously go to Greenwich Park, but Greenwich Park is very, there's a lot of inclines, there's a lot of hills. You're much better off to go to Stratford and going around the sort of shopping centre area there, because there's a station connection, and then you can get both of them. That's what we did for the last time we had Blacephalon and Stakataka in a raid hour. People are actually raiding the Shadow Electabuzz. Crazy. What we got here? Not a shiny Kanto Meowth. Johnny, gonna go and take that nap. Thanks for jumping in the stream with us. Keep safe, keep warm, have a good rest and everything. Hope to see you in again in a chat soon. Michael, I see me and Power Magic definitely be there. Fantastic. We ain't seen you since Severe. The Severe event was so long ago. It's coming up to, just over 3 years, I think, isn't it? It'll be good to see you again after such a long time. Charizard for Pacers, fan off daily incense. Nice. Oh, network error. This is going well. Thanks, Psyduck. Psyduck causing extra problems. That's not what we need. DJ Phantoms, haven't seen a G-Bird on the daily incense in over a month now. They come and go, that's the problem. You can have really, really big windows with nothing happening, which is a shame. Oh, we've got a raid invite, Yaya. Do you know what, let's burn a remote. Why the hell not? I'm going to burn a remote with Yaya. I never get to level up with a dude. Ever. I'm hoping he stays in the raid lobby. Keep an eye on this one. Do we have a specific area for the... not a specific area, but thankfully it's just the main square. The main square is definitely the best option, and then we'll just see which gym. I'll try and flag it on Campfire so you can see that. Oh, he jumped out. Son of a gun. I'm not doing that. I want the level up with him. Cheeky man. Is that Yaya Couple of Gaming? Yes, it is. Couple of Gaming Yaya. He is the world's worst gifter. Magneton, nice. B-Bar, thank you very much for the super chat, my friend. Shiny vibes, brother. Have a great day. Dude, appreciate your extra support as always. As a regular supporter, donator, and part of the Patreon squad, hugely appreciate you, man. Okay, I think we've got some raid lobby action, so let's get going, shall we? Here we go. Says me, I'm okay. I'm actually okay. I hit my gift limit yesterday. I'm a lot better than I used to be. Mark has to be the worst. Mark is really bad. Oh, sorry, Angus, you are not remoting. There we go. Do try and remember that. Even when I'm with Mark and I'm trying to get a level up with him, I can't do it. He's had a gift from me for about, I'd say, 6 weeks now, and he's not sent me a gift back. Who jumps from a 5-man? No, Brandon, I think it's because a couple of gaming is probably live streaming and dishing out invites that way, and he probably just pinged me an invite on the nice motion, as it were. Today invites, let's get Grim, Phantom, Telepathy, and Shiny Eddie. There we go. 4 peeps in, let's go. The Closma needs healing. The Schlundo does indeed need healing. Good spot there. Scotland's past the line, stuck with the 1. Remote pass, you may be able to go to Tauros if you need. Yes. Tauros would be good. Actually, Tauros is going to be sort of almost perfect in a way, because I'll be able to get the 1 version here, and then hopefully I think we get back. And I can't remember when the event ends, because it runs for a bit of time. So maybe we'll get the other version coming back. Dead excited. Michael, dude, it'll be really good to see you. I can't remember if I can message you on Campfire, I will do, or if in Discord ping that way. But I'll flag on Campfire, as I say. There is the giant kind of bronze statue or sculpture of someone's head that's lying on its side, so I might make that the meat point because it's quite obvious. Are the Tauros appearing in the wild? No. Unfortunately, they're raid lot, which, I don't know. When you think about regional Pokemon, the moment you put them in raids, they become not regional Pokemon. You just have to remote them. If they're in the wild after the event, it could kind of make sense, particularly the Iberian Peninsula one, which is very much it's Spain, parts of Portugal and France. Sent you a message on Instagram earlier. Okay, fantastic. I will take a peek at that this evening. 100%. Tapu Lele. Fantastic. Dante, welcome to the stream. Hope everything's good with you. Combat breed Tauros in the wild. Could be interesting. I don't know, it's just one of those things you think like it's a bit lazy they've whacked a Pokédex thing into a 3-star raid, but then that's kind of it really. So, 24.96, we've got 24.58. Not the best. Good luck for your 100% at all your shiny tonight. 24.96 is the magic number you need to see. And as always, appreciate anybody who's a part of the Patreon squad who got added through the YouTube comments for the raid hours, for jumping in and burning your remote passes on the stream. Thanks, Daily Incense. Thank you, Daily Incense, for that pop-up. Not a shiny. Ooh, DJ Fano, I think you've got yourself either a Goku, maybe a Goku Band 98, maybe it's actually a decent 98. Absolute fire. Let us know what stats that's going to be. 24.22 for Telepathy and 24.53 for Grim. Good to see you on the stream, by the way. How's it going? And there's a catch. I don't know what it is with the game at the moment, but lots of things just pop up and overlay each other. It's a bit weird. But unfortunately, we haven't whacked down enough Roar of Time, so that's our Daily Incense burned now. That's it. At least we saw a G-Zap dose. No hundo and no nundo from it, but we didn't really catch too much, so that's just the way it goes. Oh no, we do have a meetup thing. Okay, so we do get a pass for it. I need to use some more berries. Then we can claim that. 24.42 for Jeanette P. Not a shiny, unfortunately. Shiny Eddie, 24.13. No shiny. Not the best shiny ratio, actually, tonight, which is a shame, considering it only gets the one raid arrow, of course. And there's our berries. Fantastic. It means we get ourselves a nice little green pass for free. That's better than 500 XP. Now, what we're going on? There we go. We got a Tapu Lele in that direction. Kamala, 24.60 for Brandon. DJ Phantom, I hope that is an easier catch for the 98. That's one of the most infuriating glitches. The overlays. It's not just the daily incense or other things. It's like multiple overlays all the time. Like when you're encountering a Pokemon, you can get friendship increase overlays and all kinds of things going down. It's a bit strange. Let's go and head to that Tapu. Got down the last ball, golden berries and excellent. That's pretty nail-biting stuff, but congrats on the catch. I hope it's a good 98 for you, honestly. I really do. Come on, Scopely. I hope when eventually Scopely decide to put the money into the Pokemon Go team, then they can actually fix their bugs. Or they can talk to another development team and get their things sorted, because honestly, some of the bugs and glitches and everything is wild. They need to fix the iPhone crashing thing, because it's just the worst. I can't count the number of shinies I've lost, or even G-Birds I've lost from the glitch, the crash and everything. Not a shiny Kamala. And I think pretty dead too. Yeah. Right, let's jump straight on in. Starlight Music. Catherine, lovely to see you in the chat tonight. How are you? Right, let's stand at the side here, send these invites out. Ping. Invite's done. DJ Phantom, it was a decent 98er, 15, 15, 14, absolute huge congrats. The best stats of the night for sure. At least when you crash, it's the error sound effect. Oh, the good old Windows crash sound effect. I guess it's either that or the like a Mario dying sound effect, something along those lines. Who's down at the bottom here? Here we go. Ping the invites, Patreon squad members in. Got to try and make light of the situation in some way, haven't you? Really. I guess the thing is, it's it's never typically a shiny that's like, end goal amazing. I mean, imagine if you crash out and you're getting your Pokédex shiny of something, or a shiny G-Bird, that would be infuriating. But it's usually after I've gone for a G-Bird and then checked the article to see what the hundo CP is. It's not been registered to be 100%, so I'm coming back to just throw a ball at it anyway, so it's likely to run. It's not the worst. I know it's a little bit of a joke, Angus, but I can confirm for sure that Scopely won't have that kind of reach in Pokemon Go. Whichever game that is under the Scopely umbrella got absolutely rinsed by either ads or monetization in some ways, entirely down to the development team. Pokemon Go team is kind of sticking as it is, and is going to stick around and kind of have main control over it. They're just going to have a lot more resources and expertise at their fingertips, which is great. Hit the wrong button. I think collectively everyone is hitting multiple buttons, but thank you, Charlie, Lucy and Jerry for dealing with that. Eneko. We are from the UK, but we're currently in Poland, just on a week trip. We're usually from London, as you can probably tell from my voice. Wrong button panic. It's very easy to do. Very easy to do. I've done it twice tonight by trying to press private lobby and then inputting a code. Come on, let's take down the Tape Lele. It would be nice to add the hundo to the collection, but it's not one I'm going to chase, particularly since we have 2 new shiny Ultra Beasts. The last 2 remaining Ultra Beast shinies to come to the game. Oh, we have the floor. 23.90. This is the weather boosted 10-10-10, I believe. Please be shiny, so it'll be a trophy. Come on. Good luck, everybody who's in that raid, for your shiny or your hundo. 24.96 would be the number you need. This is not a shiny, but this is indeed the floor, as I got told earlier in chat. So thank you, whoever let me know that. If only it'd be a quick catch, but I think it's not gonna be. Pacers fan, previous raid caught the 93%. Nice, 93 is not too bad at all. Congrats on the catch. Sandra Nabin at 23.97, dangerously close to the awfulness we have here on screen for you to enjoy. 24.31 for Brandon. 24.11 for telepathy. So a good mix of kind of mediocrity. There's the catch. Fantastic. Is it the 10-10-10? Oh yes, the Tendo. Tendo acquired tonight. And look at that, we got a new spawn. Private group, let's get our invites out. 24.48 for Jeanette P and Mike Griffin. 24.44. Lots of 40-44s. Ping. Invite's gone. Judge Hog, thanks for joining the stream. Great to have you chatting as always. Hope to see you again very soon. Have a great rest of the week. Have a great weekend. Telepathy nabbed the 11-11-11. Shiny Eddie also with the 24-44 there. Not shiny, unfortunately. We have just about, quarter of an hour left. Obviously the raid hour tends to end at 5 to 7. Don't worry, Michael, I will see at least one of them. I'll see one of the messages, mate. Ping the invites, there we go. And open to public, just in case there's any stragglers around, because the campfire listed meetup was only for 6 to 6:30, I think it was, something along those lines. Thank you everybody for tuning in as well. If you're a lurker or if you're somebody getting involved in the chat, appreciate you stopping on by. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And if you haven't, do hit the subscribe button. We cover tons of Pokemon Go content here. We're a hardcore event grinder. Chase the shinies. We just went to the Milan City Safari last weekend. Edited until 4 in the morning. Got the videos up online. Two quality, fun bits of content. And we'll be back out tomorrow to cover the Tauros, Paldean Tauros event. For a good couple of hours playing from here, we've got the Mega Ordina Raid Day as well to cover. Now, unless the gym next to us has refreshed, this could be one of the final raids. I might have to look around and see if there's one nearby on the way home that we can do. Get it ticked off. Come on, 11 people making light work. Fantastic. It's also a good time to say get your counters ready for Blacephalon and Stack Attacker. Here we go. 2462. A bit better than the last one, that's for sure. Excited for Paldean Tauros, we get the aqua form here, I believe. Yes, you do, Angus. You are the west side of the line, so you'll get the aqua. If when I return to Ealing, I'll also get the aqua. But here, we will get the blaze, I believe it is. VG1 CP higher than me, 2463. That was a nice first ball catch, I'll take that. Oh no, we do have an egg catch. Excellent. We have at least one more raid to do. Fabulous. We've got 2462 for Grim Snapsies, nice. And Lincoln Prime with the 2463, great stuff. 2434 for mine, 2437 finishing there. So we're all hovering around the midpoint of the IVs. Ping, some Polish invites. I'm going to be nice and send Ian a Polish invite. Why not? Some people living in Spain on the Greenwich Meridian line will have access to all three. Does the Greenwich Meridian line cut through Spain? I'm not sure that it does. I mean, I haven't got a globe to hand, so I could be completely wrong. It's not beyond the realm of reason. And there we go. Apparently Lele dropped a rare XL candy. I think that bonus is still active. It's a seasonal bonus, I believe, where you get the chance for a rare XL candy to drop from raid hours. I might be wrong. It's difficult to keep track of all the different bonuses. Which ones are active for the season, which ones are active for certain tickets, which ones are active for certain events. It just gets a bit messy from time to time. Remote lobby raid. Oh no, sorry dude. Sorry DJ Phantom, the remote limit has been hit. I guess there's a bit more local interest than I first suspected. Long Sheep, good to see you in the stream. How's it going? Zakaria, welcome into the stream as well. This is Tape Lele Raid Hour, or rather the very tail end of the raid hour here in Poland. So I think this could be our final raid unless we happen to stumble across one very close by. Couldn't join either. I'm sorry guys, I think that's the problem with doing an open lobby, unfortunately. Lesson learned. Don't usually have a problem in Ealing because, you know, most of the time the raid interest is fairly dead, but maybe here it's a bit more zesty. People are more interested in hitting those raids. We'll see if we have another raid dotted around, in which case we'll do a private lobby. And absolutely demolished. Great stuff. And 2490. That is very close to 100. I think that might be in the 98%er. 2496 is a hundo. Shiny, please. Sadly not, but I think this is a weather boosted 98er. Hopefully we can catch it nice and easy. I mean, let's see, that was a first ball instant breakout, so the hope is very much dwindling. 2442 for Grim, 2444. Shiny for Lincoln Prime, congratulations. Awesome. I think only like the second or third shiny of the night. It's been a very shiny-less raid hour, which is a bit of a shame. I was rather hoping for a bit more sparkles. Maybe not for me, for you guys out there. Congrats on getting the shiny, dude. Brandon 2430. And we got ours caught. It's time to see. I think it's a 98er. I think. Yes. 15, 14, 15. 98 Tapu Lele. I think our second 98er of the collection. That is wonderful news to see. Are there any raids around that we could get to? There's a drone dotted around. I think annoyingly there aren't really any raids that I can kind of get to in the next 5 minutes. What I might do is I might just quickly do a remote and see if I can get a lobby going for you guys. And try and get this lobby active. So I won't necessarily do this raid. We've got Sammy in chat. Sammy, very good morning to you. Sorry I'm late, been stuck in work meetings all morning. Sorry to hear, my man. I hope you had an okay morning despite being stuck in the meetings. And yeah, we did indeed get a first raid shiny. Shiny Eddie. No shiny for me, but had the best time. Thank you, Milo. Catch you on YouTube. Enjoy time in Poland. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate the kind words. And hey, thanks for jumping in and burning those remote passes with us on stream, of course. Hope to see you again soon for another raid hour, another spol hour. Thank you, Sammy. It was a very pleasant surprise. First raid shiny and then last raid 98. Angus, got to go in a minute. Do the local raid hour. Yes, the UK is kicking off very, very soon. Good luck, Angus. Hopefully you can have a shiny from the local raid scene. 10 of us. Do you know what? I might just stick in. Let's stick in and we'll burn a remote to finish up the stream, shall we? Good luck to the UK peeps out there for your raid hours. Whether you're doing it locally or whether you're going to hit some remotes wherever. Obviously, Tapu Lele is not everybody's favourite pick. Shadows, fusions, megas galore. The raid counter scene is strong at the moment. It's great. Come along, get it done nice and quickly. So while we're battling this down, don't forget you can still join for next week's raid hour, which is going to be Blacephalon and Stack Attacker, and we're going to hopefully make our way over to Stratford, where the Meridian line for East and West actually meet. So we'll be able to do both during that raid hour. Fingers crossed on that. I'll post on socials if I'm not able to do so, just due to logistics. We'll have to see. But keep your eye on the channel. If you're new here, the way to do it is to check the video that goes out on the weekend. In this case, it's going to be Mega Ordino Raid Day. You'll need to comment on the video with your in-game name and your friend code, and then I'll go through and add people. That's how we do things here on the channel. I think we've got 2457 as our final one. Will it be shiny to make it a nice bookend? Good luck, everybody who jumped in on that raid. Nice lobby of 10. And not a shiny, but that's A-OK. It could be worse. Hopefully local UK raids will pull in that shiny. Shiny Eddie, fingers crossed for you, mate. Local raids can sometimes pull in the vibes that the remotes can't. So, yes, fingers crossed for you. Telepathy, not shiny 2429, and we've got 2434 for DJ Phantom, unfortunately. So no shinies on there. As soon as this thing catches, go, 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 Angus. Good luck. And Telepathy somehow got the hundo CP, but backwards. Not even black and white Curum can get that high. Of course, the final Tapu Lele has to be the most challenging one to catch. Oh, we've got $23.99 for Lincoln Prime. Ouch. The 11-10-10. Beautiful, and there is the catch. Complain a bit and you shall receive. So, a pretty meh to begin, or to end with. If we look at Legendary, 9 raids done tonight. Not too bad at all. 1 shiny, one of them remoted, a 98er. Given some of the raid issues we had with block gyms and whatnot, I call that a pretty good success so far. So, hey, we're going to wrap up the stream now. So thank you very much, everybody who's tuned in, who dropped the super chat. B-Bar, thank you very much for that extra support. And everybody who's tuned in, hit the like button who's a new subscriber. And a big shout out to the mod squad as well for really, really putting in the hard work tonight as well, with a lot of bits and pieces happening. Appreciate you all. And I will see you all. The next stream will be Spotlight Hour for... what is it? Meditate, I think it is. We will be here for that one, so we'll be live streaming same time zone, but I'll put a schedule up for the mods. But I'll say until the weekend or the next